Tonight on WTOP 10 Nightly News, NYPD officers shot a man in Queens, how the story unfolded.
And Quest Day is next week. Find out who the keynote speaker is.
Plus, more details on this year's Oswego County legislature elections.
WTOP 10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Piper Kiernan.
And I'm Dominic Ciccarelli.
10 of the 25 seats in Oswego County legislature will be contested in this year's election. This is a notable increase from 2 years ago when half as many districts had multiple candidates. According to the Oswego County Board of Elections, 9 Republican legislators running for re-election will be facing Democratic challengers for an open seat in the city of Fulton.
Races contested by Democrats this year include the 4th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, and the 24th districts. Regardless of the outcome of Election Day, because Republicans have long dominated the Oswego County legislature, control will stay with the GOP as they hold a 23-2 advantage.
In case you missed it, today a virtual information session was held in conjunction with FBI Albany about a special internship opportunity. The FBI Honors Internship Program provides students with an opportunity to learn and work alongside FBI professionals over the summer, and would be a great start to your career for those in relating fields of study. For more information, visit the Career Services page on Handshake.
Starting next Tuesday, April 22nd, the annual Oswego Quest Symposium, a series of panels, talks, debates, and many other presentations with the intention of sharing the scholarly and creative pursuits of SUNY Oswego students. Cornell University's Dr. Lars Rudstam will be the event's keynote speaker, here to talk about ecological interactions in our very own Lake Ontario. Quest begins at Oswego's Syracuse campus location on the 22nd and continues here at our main campus the following day.
One of only 22 institutions, SUNY Oswego is once again included in the most promising places to work in student affairs. The list was published by Diverse Issues in Higher Education in partnership with ACPA, College Student Educators International. Vice President for Student Affairs Kathleen Keir said, quote, "And it sends a vital signal to others who might be considering coming to SUNY Oswego, either as a student or for employment, that SUNY Oswego is a great place to learn, grow, and to make a difference," end quote. It was a beautiful day out, wasn't it, Dominic?
It certainly was, Piper, and I hope that trend continues. Let's take a look at the weather with Storm Team 10 meteorologist Bradley Jacobs.
Thanks, guys. And while it was a very beautiful day outside but for now, back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Bradley. A teacher in Buffalo Public School 79 has been placed on leave for inadvertently giving 2 students gummy infused with 500 milligrams of THC. The local authorities and the students' families were notified after one of them reported feeling sick and sent both students to the hospital for evaluation. The teacher was placed on leave the same day. Both they and the students remain unnamed for the sake of confidentiality, but the district has said they are taking the matter extremely serious. A former NCAA Woman of the Year was among the 6 people killed in the Copake, New York plane crash over the weekend.
Drew Karatis has more on the victims and spoke with one of their fathers.
Their suffering is over. Ours has really just begun.
A private plane on the way.
Saddened by the prospect of a future without them.
Groff's brother and his girlfriend also died in the crash.
The National Transportation Safety Board and the FAA are investigating the cause of the crash. In the neighborhood of Astoria early this morning, NYPD officers shot and killed a man. After getting numerous 911 calls about a male with a knife acting erratic, officers arrived to a 61-year-old man who was holding a 14-inch knife in mental distress. The NYPD said the officers first attempted to tase the man, which proved ineffective. He then advanced to the officers, who then opened fire. He was later pronounced dead at Elmhurst Hospital.
Still ahead tonight, Southern California was rocked by earthquakes.
Plus, 2 presidents make a clear statement.
Still ahead tonight, a jury duty scam is going around New York State. What to look out for.
Plus, a former president of the Syracuse Common Council passed away. All that and more right after this.
Still ahead tonight, a car rental company experienced a data breach of customers' personal information. What information may have been stolen?
Plus, the Trump administration wants to cut federal funding for public broadcasting. Which companies will be affected the most?
When WTOP 10 Nightly News continues, airline ticket sales are down. Which companies are being affected?
And Apple is planning a large software overhaul. What they plan on changing. When WTOP 10 Nightly News continues, a ride-on toy vehicle company has to recall thousands of its products. What's wrong with the toys?
And how public health experts are responding to the concerns over vaccines.
Still ahead tonight, how the tariffs on Canada and Mexico are affecting U.S.-made alcohol companies.
Plus, an update on the Pope's after episodes of acute respiratory failure on Monday.